Hi, my name is Colin Andrews Egbert with realestateinvestor.com, and I shared in a previous video the first part of the article that I wrote, Investing in Foreclosures, Why Do Short Sales? And there's a conclusion to it that I'd like to go over. And what I'd like to do is read the article and kind of make some commentaries on it. For me, there's different ways that people like to learn. I like to learn by video and through audio better than through reading something. So here it goes, and this is for you. Lastly, the lender will likely want to see a written contract between you and the seller. This is to prove that the seller won't walk away with any cash from your deal. In general, you must write the contract so that the buyer pays all costs associated with this transaction, and that the net cash to the seller is the exact amount of the short pay to the lender. Oftentimes, a preliminary HUD-1 settlement statement is also requested. This can be difficult since title and escrow companies will rarely provide one in advance of the closing. However, you can prepare your own and write a preliminary at the top. And now this is talking about when you are putting together a short sale, when you're collecting all the documents. This is one of the things that you really need to have, which is called, as I said, the net sheet, or what it is that where all the payments, where all the expenses are going to go. The bank will absolutely never ever do a short sale if the seller that they're doing a short sale if they make money. So again, make sure no matter what it is that you make it very clear that the bank will not be giving any of the money, or that there will be zero proceeds going to the seller. That is that's a biggie. So at the end, you should not be surprised or disappointed if your short sale bid is rejected. Oftentimes, lenders won't accept it. If the BPO is too high, this is especially likely to be true. It's also true if the property isn't in need of substantial repair, since you're asking the lender to approve a sale price much less than its appraised value. And this can be really a kind of, there's really no exact science to knowing exactly what the banks are going to be able to say when you submit it. It's very common, and in fact, if your offer gets accepted by the bank, and if it gets accepted the first time, then you probably paid way too much for the property. So don't be upset, don't be concerned if the bank refuses the first offer that goes out to the bank. Just work with them, and but don't leave any money on the table. Your bids should get rejected, and you should not be frustrated or upset if they do so. So again, don't be surprised. Put together a compelling package in the first place to the BPO officer to show that they should take this shorted amount, because when it comes down to it, they're going to lose money. Foreclosures are very expensive for banks, and it's very important for you to make it crystal clear to both the BPO agent that's out there taking a look at the property, but also to the bank. You are essentially almost like a crime attorney, where you are showing without doubt that this person, this criminal who's sitting next on the other side of the aisle, is guilty. And you're essentially building a case just like what the prosecution does against the criminal, or in this case, it's against the high value of the house. You're making a case that the bank, it's in their best idea for them to take lesser than what was offered. So again, my name is Colin Andrews Egbert, CEO and co-founder of realestateinvestor.com, and this was an article that we wrote, and it is something that we want to make sure that you get the very best quality information. And you can also find a lot of members who have done tons and tons of pre-foreclosure and short sale deals on realestateinvestor.com. So we hope to see you there.